Hey everyone, today I have got a mega haul. It is my haul from Walt Disney World. So if you haven't watched my vlogs already, go check them out because I went to Walt Disney World for 2 weeks. It was my first trip in over a decade. It was Luke's first ever visit, so of course we ended up with a lot of merch. I'm gonna have to do this in 2 parts, I'm not gonna lie, there is a lot. I did get a lot of pins, so I'm thinking this one's going to be more like the general sort of merch that I've got, and then the next part will be just pins galore because I did get a lot. So we'll start off with it is quite a lot, but we'll start off with these ones. So we did go for the Festival of the Arts in Epcot, and these are the Festival of the Arts ears. How cute are these? And I love how they've got like Spaceship Earth on there, and they've got Figment, who is like the mascot for the Festival of the Arts, and it does say Epcot Festival of the Arts on there as well. And these are actually lounge light ears, so a bit more pricey, but I love them. And I'm going to wear them throughout the video because I absolutely love Festival of the Arts. It was honestly a dream come true. I've always wanted to go to that festival. And then I'll also show, whilst we're on that kind of theme, I picked up this Figment little sweatshirt, which is actually reversible. Don't worry, I have got clothes on underneath, but there's like a big Figment on either side. And then I really liked this pattern side with lots of different Figments on there. I'll insert a picture now of what it looks like on the other side, but I absolutely loved how it was like reversible, and it's really comfortable as well. It's kind of like a duvet material. Okay, back to the ears. These I have wanted for a very, very long time, and I squealed when I saw them. They are the Alice in Wonderland UK Pavilion ears, and they have the flowers on there. They did have a matching bag and like a matching dress, and I do regret not getting those, but I'm so glad I have finally got these ears. I just realised I haven't even put my mic on, so my mic's on now, so hopefully it's a bit better audio quality. I'm already like on a roll with this, great. So these are the Alice in Wonderland ears. I love how they've got the leaves bow on there and a little Alice on there, and then on the back it has Alice in Wonderland on there as well, with the United Kingdom Pavilion on there and one of the little butterflies, and these are just adorable. I absolutely love these, and I'm so glad I got them, and they are part of the Disney Designer Showcase by Ashley Eckstein. But yeah, I am in love, and I'm actually going to take these to Disneyland Paris with me very, very soon because I'm kind of going to do like a casual Alice bound. Next up, another pair of ears from Epcot. It is the Epcot World Showcase ears. I love how this one, like these, the bow is actually detachable, so if you didn't want the bow on there you can take it off. It has like the Epcot emblem on there, and then all of the Mickeys are in different outfits for the different pavilions, so I thought they were really sweet. They did have individual pins of these, but I thought that's going to be a lot of pins, even though I did buy a lot of pins, you know. But this was a way of like having that design on something, and of course I do collect ears, so that's this pair. The next pair are Tomorrowland ears. Now I absolutely loved this collection when it came out, and I can't believe they still had some in stock, so I was very excited and I had to pick them up. I absolutely love the style of them. I like how it has the monorail on there, Space Mountain, Tron, all the different rides and attractions within Tomorrowland, and I just love the colour scheme. I think they're so cute. The next pair are these super adorable Eeyore ears. Now it is 100 years of Winnie the Pooh this year, so I'm so glad I was able to get another Winnie the Pooh type of ears, because I do have Winnie the Pooh, I have Tigger, I have Piglet, and now I have Eeyore. So this will be really cute. I'm hoping to do a little bound series soon of all the different Winnie the Pooh characters, so this will work really well for doing Eeyore. The next pair are Fantasmic ears. Now this show is incredible. I did get the pin of this as well, but these ears are so cute. Apparently they glow in the dark, but I'm not yet to see them glow in the dark, but I love how they have the different bits. They have Shinnerbug on there, and then they have Sorcerer Mickey, and it says Fantasmic, and I did swap them out in the evening so I could wear these for Fantasmic, so that was a really nice little memory attached to these now. The next pair are Buzz Lightyear ears. I've wanted these for a while, so as soon as I saw them I had to pick them up because I've recently got like a really nice Buzz Lightyear top to do a Buzz Lightyear bound, so these are going to be perfect to put that all together. The next pair are Runaway Railway ears. These are from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I love how that it has Chubby, the little bird on there. It has, you know, different things from the ride. It has Goofy on there and the actual logo for the ride as well. And these worked really well when I did like a Mickey and Minnie's little Runaway Railway outfit. I did swap them out. I did take my cherry pie ones that have the gingham pattern on them, but I thought these worked even nicer. And I've wanted these for a while, so I'm so glad they had them in stock. We're on the last 2 pairs of ears. So these I actually picked up in the Character Warehouse. These are Black Panther ears. So I'm trying to get more of Marvel stuff in my collection, as I do love Marvel. And these were only about, I think it's like $7. So a really good deal and a really nice set of ears. The final set of ears are these Port Orleans Riverside ones. So we stayed at Port Orleans French Quarter, so I had to get anything that said Port Orleans on it. And these are just gorgeous, gorgeous ears. I love how they've got florals on there and the kind of like 3D little florals. They have the Port Orleans logo on there. So not specifically Riverside when you look straight at them, but it does have Riverside on there as well, and I just love them. Staying on with the ear theme, they have released a lot of these create your own headbands. Now I do have the create your own headband, the headband itself. I have Chip Dale and I have Donald and Daisy, and these were all at the Character Warehouse and they were all only like $4 each, so of course I picked every single one up. So we've got Oogie Boogie, we've got Jack Skellington, we've got Sally, and we've got Zero. So these are going to be a great little Nightmare Before Christmas one that I can do, and I can swap them out for different outfits. I also got Ham, and I got the little Mickey Snowman. So these were all of the selection that was there at the Character Warehouse. So I can't wait to do some outfits with those. I really like the idea of the create your own headbands. They're quite compact, and I've seen people put these like on their shoes, on their bag straps and stuff. So I'm going to have a lot of fun playing around with different ways to use these. Keeping on with the like headwear theme, I thought I'd show you the selection of caps that Luke got. So he got a Figment one, and he put this on straight before we met Figment, and Figment did like it. So Figment one, love it. He also picks up this EPCOT one, and it has like the little EPCOT tag there. He got this one from Galaxy's Edge. It says Black Spire Outpost on it. Really nice. And then he also got a Monsters University cap that we really liked, how it had like the different patches on there as well, and that it was in like a corduroy fabric. It's really cute. And then finally he got the Port Orleans Resort cap. I absolutely love anything that has Port Orleans on there. Next we have some earrings. So first off, these are so stunning. They are little Mad Hatter's teacups earrings, and the little dangly ones, and they're all the teacups you can find on the ride. I absolutely adore these. If you didn't already know, I'm a big Alice in Wonderland fan, so these were an absolute must as soon as I saw them. Next we have these super cute little mini headband, Minnie Mouse ears, headband, little earrings. I absolutely love these, and I cannot wait to wear them. Then these kept on catching my eye, so I ended up picking them up in the end. And they're like little strawberry Minnie Mouses. And I just thought these were super cute. I love any chunky earrings, so these are going to be perfect. Then I also picked up these Small World ones, the little Small World emblem. I do have a Small World dress and a Small World bound planned, so these will work perfectly with that. And then finally I picked these up at the Character Warehouse. These are the Mickey Santa earrings by Bauble Bar. I've wanted these for a while, but they were on sale in the Character Warehouse, so of course I had to pick them up. I'm going to move on to clothes now. So first of all, I got this Coco t-shirt. Hopefully you can see that. I absolutely loved all the embroidered details. It's absolutely stunning, and I cannot wait to wear this. Coco is one of my favourite films, so of course I had to pick this up. Next, this is a top I got from the Character Warehouse. It is a bright green Goofy tee, and then on the back it's like the back of Goofy, and it has Walt Disney World on there, and I thought this is really cute. and it was only $12.99. Now, in the same kind of style to the Goofy one, I got this Pluto sweatshirt. So again, it's got Pluto on the front, and then the back of it is the back of Pluto, and it has Walt Disney World like going down onto the sleeves. Now, this ended up being like a lifesaver for the trip because it went super duper cold. Like at the end of the trip, it was like a nice temperature for a while. It was like a UK summer for the first week and going into the second week. At the weekend, it went up to 30 degrees, which was really good because we went to Typhoon Lagoon. But then the following weekend, it dropped like significantly. It was like -5, and I'm not even kidding. Like, that's not an over-exaggeration. It was that cold. So I ended up wearing this. I had like different outfits planned, and I was really gutted because I didn't get to wear them properly. I ended up just wearing this most of the time with loads of layers. So this was also from the Character Warehouse. It was only like the same as the Goofy one, like $15, something like that. But honestly, this was so worth it because it kept me so warm, and it's quite like a fleece line as well. So it was really nice, and I can imagine I'm going to be wearing this quite a lot as it's always cold in the UK. Another top I got from the Character Warehouse was this Iron Man one. How cool is this? It has the arc reactor as well. I am obsessed with it. I cannot wait to do an Iron Man band. I just need to find some Iron Man ears to go with it. The final thing I got from the Character Warehouse clothing-wise was this Villains cropped denim jacket. Now, how perfect is this? It's actually a Her Universe, and I got it for $39.99, which is pretty good because it would have been $89.99. And it is so gorgeous. It has all these different patches like embroidered on there of the different villains. So you've got Ursula, you've got Cruella de Vil, you've got Scar on there, Maleficent, Hades. It's just a perfect jacket. And then on the back, it says villains on there. So I cannot wait to wear this and do like a little villains outfit. Probably will wear it a lot during the Halloween months, but yeah, I am so happy I found this. So this is a top that Luke picked up from Galaxy's Edge. It's an Ogre's Cantina top, and then this is the back of it. So we did actually go to Ogre's Cantina, and this is like the perfect little souvenir for that. And yeah, it's just really nice and like neutral colours. And I know he's going to wear this a lot. Another one of Luke's purchases was this Pluto Walt Disney World top. Really cute. Just a nice simple tee, and then this is all embroidered, so really nice quality. Now, the Villains denim jacket was not the only denim jacket that I got. I got this Pirates of the Caribbean one. Now, look at the back of this. Absolutely stunning. So I was doing a Pirates of the Caribbean outfit that day, and I'd already previously seen this jacket, and I was like, I really want it. So what I did was I didn't wear a jacket that day that I was doing the Pirates of the Caribbean outfit, just so when it went cooler that evening, I had a really good excuse to get that jacket. Very cheeky, but I just needed like a really good excuse to get it. It has like loads of different patches on there. It said Dead Man Tell No Tales on there. It's all like embroidered detail stuff here, and it's printed on there more details. Honestly, I just absolutely loved this jacket, and there was no way that I was going to leave it behind, and I cannot wait to do more like little pirates outfits with it. The last two tops of mine that I got are these just super cute, simple, like ribbed tops. These are like my favourite style of tops to wear. So when I saw these, I was like, I want them all. I did only get two, so I was pretty good in that way. But I got the Donald Duck one, and it has Walt Disney World embroidered on there as well. And I also got the Mickey Mouse one. These are just so cute. They also had a Minnie Mouse one and a Daisy Duck one, but I just went for the two guys. The only other clothing item we did get was Luke got the Astromech jacket. I'll insert a little picture here. Unfortunately, this jacket started dyeing his skin blue whilst he was wearing it. However, we've gave it a good wash, and it seems to have stop doing that now, unless he comes back today and he's turned into an avatar. We'll see. But unfortunately, we get this neutral crossbody bag, and it started going blue because he was wearing it with this jacket. So we ended up going back to Galaxy's Edge and saying like about the jacket. Unfortunately, they didn't have the jacket in his size, so they gave us a voucher for the bag because obviously the bag had basically turned blue. So we ended up getting this bag. Now this is full of pins, so you'll understand why I said I'm going to have to do pins in a separate part, because this is pretty heavy and it's full of pins, so stay tuned for part 2. So this is a bag that we did get that ended up going blue, and luckily since we've got home my mum has gave it a good wash and the blue has come out, so I'm very glad because we'll be able to still use this. It's smelling very nice and fresh now. Yeah, it's still like in some bits a little bit blue, but overall it's looking much better. Another bag we got was this little bum bag, and it has all the Walt Disney World icons on it. It matches the backpack that I already owned and did take with me, and I thought this would be really nice because it fits my camera in and all the camera equipment and my phone. And it also has, which I really like with a lot of the Walt Disney World backpacks and stuff that they have, is it has like a little bit so you can put your ears on it. So when you're going on a ride, it has an ear holder, or if you're just tired of having ears on your head, you've got something there and it keeps it nice and secure. So I wore this quite a lot and it's just a really nice size. The only problem I have with it is you can't fit a water bottle in there, but that's just me. I always like to have a water bottle with me. So as I previously mentioned, it did go really cold, quite quickly as well. And we weren't prepared for that because, silly me, we're prepared for it before the trip. I put in gloves, I put in hats, I put in scarves. In the case, checked the weather forecast a week before and went, it's going to go to 30 degrees, I will not need these, not knowing that the week after it would go freezing again. So we wasn't prepared when we were there, and I was kicking myself that I did that. We did end up buying some gloves. Unfortunately, they didn't even have like Disney gloves, so they were just like plain black ones, but they did the job. They kept our hands relatively warm, but I was still freezing, even with all those layers on. So I just had to get a blanket. Like, I've been eyeing that blanket up the whole 2 weeks, and I needed a reason to get it, and it kept me very nice and warm whilst I was watching Happily Ever After on Main Street. So this is the blanket that I got. It's basically like, I can't remember what the collection was called. I think it was like a Vault collection or something. It's got a park map on there, like from Disneyland and Magic Kingdom. It's got like monorails on there. It's got Mickey Mouse. It is just beautiful. Like, you cannot be able to see all of it. And then the back of it has like some of the land icons on there. It's just stunning, and I needed a great excuse to buy it, and that was my great excuse because I was freezing and this definitely helped. So I got the blanket, so I needed the cushion to go with it, of course. So this has on the back, "Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow and fantasy" by Walt Disney on there. It's just gorgeous. I love it, and I needed an excuse to get it. And if I've got the blanket, I need the cushion as well. Now, it was actually really good this trip because I only got one mug. Because I know that I have way too many mugs. So when I saw this mug, it was a must. This is a Port Orleans French Quarter mug. It has Tiana on there. And then on the back, it has Naveen as a frog saying, "What's hoppin'?" And again, it has Port Orleans Resort French Quarter on there. And I just love it. I'm probably not going to actually use it as a mug because it's too precious for that. It'll just be on my shelf somewhere when I make some space for all the stuff that we've got. But yeah, Port Orleans. Another Port Orleans French Quarter piece of merch was this beautiful, beautiful magnet. We always make sure to get a magnet every trip. It has all the different characters on there. It does say French Quarter and it says Port Orleans Resort, and it has like a picture with the actual accommodation on there with the characters on it. So yeah, it's just stunning. I love it. Another magnet I got was this Figment one. Now, I'm not too keen on these like flat magnets. However, I made an exception for this one as it is Figment, who I adore. And it's teacups, which I obviously am obsessed with as well. So this was like a perfect design for me, so I just had to get it. The last two magnets we got was this Walt Disney World one. We really loved the design of this one. And then we got this other Walt Disney World one, which is of the castle. Now I have one that's pretty similar, that is Disneyland Paris's castle, so I thought this will look really nicely with that. Now I finally got my first ever MagicBand, so of course I had to get the Alice in Wonderland one. Now how sweet is this? Like, look at that. It's so me. It took me quite a while to pick a MagicBand because the designs weren't actually like that good. Like, there weren't any that I was like, I love that. Like, they were nice, don't get me wrong, but there weren't any that was like speaking to me, if you know what I mean. I wanted to get one where I was like, yeah, I love this. And then we kept looking for a few days in the trip, and I still wasn't finding anyone. And then we found a Alice in Wonderland one, so of course I had to get it. But yeah, there weren't any that were speaking to Luke either, so Luke didn't even get one in the end. But yeah, it was so great to finally have a MagicBand. The last time I went in 2013, they weren't even a thing then, so I'm so glad that I finally got one. The next two things are quite large items. So we went to Cinderella's Royal Table for character breakfast. It was one of my dream dining reservations. I still can't believe we got to dine inside of Cinderella Castle. And as it is a like royal experience, I got given a fairy wand, which says Cinderella's Royal Table on it. Our server kept calling me Princess, which was really cute. But yeah, we've got a nice little souvenir now for that experience. And Luke, because he's a prince apparently, he got given a sword, and this also has the like initials for Cinderella Royal Table on there. But yeah, really cool souvenirs to get during that experience. Also from Cinderella's Royal Table, we got these little wishing stars. So like throughout the experience, we had to like hold them up and like make a wish, and then we got to keep them. So they're so cute. They're just little plastic stars, but the memories and everything behind them, I won't miss it. And I'm so glad I finally got one of these. Now these are from Festival of the Arts, and they did have food in them originally. But of course I went to the toilets and like cleaned them out to make sure I could take them home with me because they're really cute souvenirs. They are really plastic, but the designs and the memories behind them are what makes them. So first of all, this is from Pop Eats. It did have a tomato soup in there, and we had it with the grilled cheese. So it has EPCOT International Festival of the Arts on there, it says Pop Eats, and it has Figment on there, and it's just a cute little can that I'll probably pop like a Figment little plush in there or something and have it on my shelf. And then the other one was a little glass. It does look like glass, like Luke thought it was glass and he was like, how are we going to take this home? I was like, nah, it's just plastic, it's fine. But this is from the deconstructed dish. And this had the strawberry mint julep in it. It has EPCOT Festival of the Arts on there, and it's just a nice cute little souvenir. Another dream thing that we did during the trip was doing the Keys to the Kingdom tour. So this is like a backstage tour if you don't know already, and you get to go in the Utilidors, see like behind the scenes in Magic Kingdom, and learn a lot about Magic Kingdom history. So we got to keep our name badges. I'm so happy we got to keep these. And then we also got like an exclusive pin. So I do have two of these. But these are like the exclusive pins you can get for just doing the tour. And it's the key, and it says on there, Keys to the Kingdom. And I'm just so happy I finally got this. I know it's part of the pin collection that I did end up getting, but I thought I'd show this on here because it is so special. The next kind of section is going to be like ride vehicles that we got. This is not necessarily a ride vehicle, but it's outside of Guardians of the Galaxy. Now I took these out of the boxes to pack them because I wanted to make sure we could fit as much in the case coming home. And obviously a lot of these things end up being in like quite bulky boxes. So if you didn't know already, I take bubble wrap with me. So I just popped a lot of bubble wrap around these to make sure they were safe and they weren't going to get damaged. So this is the Nova Corps Star Blaster, which is outside of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Now they did sell a ride vehicle. And I said on the vlog that I would go back and pick it up. And did I remember to go back and pick it up? No, I did not. And I'm kicking myself, so I am on the search for one of those at the moment. And it has Rocket and Groot in there. And I'm so annoyed at myself. And I have this thing where I just go, oh, I'll just go back and get it. And I never do because I always forget because I get so overwhelmed whilst I'm in the Disney parks. So at least I picked this up when I saw it. One of the things that I didn't pick up when I saw it was the ride vehicle for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I think again on the vlog I did say, oh, I'll pick this up another time. Luckily I found one on, I think it was eBay or Vinted, and they sent it, here it is. I finally got my hands on it, and it was basically the same price it was in the parks. But yeah, it has all of the little animals on there from Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The ride vehicle itself is more based off the one in California, but that is totally fine because it is the same ride, it's just a different ride vehicle. But yeah, I'm so glad I finally got my hands on this. Another ride vehicle we got was from Tron. It is the Light Cycle, and I actually haven't took this out yet. It says it's colour changing. I kind of want to take it out of the box now, so give me one moment. Oh, I've done it. Oh, that's so cool. So you press the button and it changes colour. Oh, that is so cool. Ooh, I like it. I absolutely adored Tron, so I'm so glad we've got like a little ride vehicle of it. And even better that it lights up. That is so cool. Another ride vehicle we got was Alien Swirling Saucers. Now this is similar to the colour we actually went on because we did go on a green one. However, they weren't exact to the actual ride itself, or at least not the one we went on. And it's just like one of these little toy ones. Oh, it's a pullback one, I think. Okay. I'm not going to probably be playing about with it. I probably will. But yeah, it's a little alien dude. We love this ride. It's such an underrated attraction. Like, you look at it and you're like, oh, it's just a kid's ride, but it's actually like, it swings you about pretty hard. It's so fun. But yeah, now we've got a little ride vehicle of it. I love it. Now, these aren't ride vehicles. I mean, I kind of class them as they are, but they are like transportation. Again, I took it out of the box because it's quite a huge box for going in the case. So this is one of the buses, and we did actually go on this bus. It is the classic Mickey Mouse bus for Disney Transport. I just love the design. They did have a few different ones, but I thought the Mickey one was best suited as it is just classic Disney, and we did actually go in this one, so even better. Of course, I had to pick up a monorail. Again, I took it out of the box because it was a pretty big box. This is just the classic black one, as that's the only one we saw at the time. It does turn out that it had a yellow one as well. I kind of wish I picked up that one as well, just because I do love the monorail. It does say on there the Walt Disney World monorail system, and it has like really good detailing. Please, there we go. So you can see that there, and it like actually like moves properly. I'm so happy I finally have my own little monorail. Honestly, I adore the monorail so much. The design of it is just incredible. And lastly, I had to get my very own Skyliner. It was my first time ever going on the Skyliner. We didn't go on this exact one, but I thought this design was like the most classic one. I do need to peel off the plastic there, but I'll do that when I'm going to put it on the shelf. But it's got Mickey, Donald and Pluto on there, and then the castle on the back. Again, I took it out of the box just so it could fit in the case. It is only like a little plastic model, but I absolutely love it. And I'm so glad I have my first ever little Skyliner model. Although I'm not showing pins in this part, I thought I would show you that I did pick up this Mickey Mouse pin board. I thought this would be super cute to have pins of the different parks on there. It's just a little display. I thought this was really cute. And it was only $30, so I thought that was quite a nice price for such a decent quality pin board. And it's Mickey Mouse as well, so a bonus. Another little model that Luke picked up was this Coca-Cola Orlando little truck. So we went to Disney Springs and went in the Coca-Cola shop, and they had a lot of these little model cars. And Luke is into his cars, and he does love the designs of Coca-Cola. So he picked up this one, especially because it has like the Orlando little design on there, and it's a cute little scale model. Next up, we have some droids. So we got the TC-14 droid, which is a bit like C-3PO. This I think we got in the character warehouse, but it's super cool. We do collect all of the droids. Luke always loves to get all of the different droid factory droids. especially in Disneyland Paris where you can build your own. So yeah, we've got a decent collection of droids at the moment, so these are going to fit perfectly, and they are the same scale. Another droid figure that we got was DJ Rex, who is in Ogre's Cantina, and we did go in there, so this was a perfect souvenir for that. Speaking of droids, Luke got some of the Droid Factory Mystery Crate single droid action figures. He got, I think, 6 of them, I want to say. We only kept 2 of the boxes because they were quite hefty little things and we didn't know where we were going to put them when we got home. And then these are full of the different droids, so I'm going to build them now so I can show you which ones he got. I'm having a bit of a struggle building these because I don't know which part goes with which one because there's so many. Finally done it. So yeah, there was 6 of them, but we did get a few duplicates. So these are some of them that weren't duplicates. I'm going to put the name on the screen now so I don't muck up this knowledge because I don't know what they are called, unfortunately. But this, I think he said, was like a series 2 or something of these type of like droid mystery boxes. This is the second one. And then these are the duplicates, which I know he like moved the bodies and stuff, like swapped them out to mix and match the duplicates together. But I'm going to just leave them as they are because I don't know which ones he wanted to swap out. But yeah, these are all of the droid mystery boxes that he got. So from the same mystery box place, it was called Disney Drop Shop. I also got some mystery boxes to open, and I got the Mickey family ones, which are the little like Disney Labubu style ones. And in those I got Chip and I got Donald. I'm so glad I finally have one of these because I've been searching for the longest time of getting my hands on these. And I finally got some, so I'm so happy. They're so cute. I adore them. Another mystery box I got was one of these wishables. Now, this is my first wishable box. I'm yet to unbox this, so if you want to see which one I got inside, make sure you're following my TikTok page. It is at rope.ready, but this is the Coco wishables. I'm so excited to open this and see which one I got. I didn't want to open it whilst I was there. I wanted to leave something to open whilst I'm home, to bring some of that Disney magic home. But yeah, Coco is one of my favourite films, so I thought this mystery box would be best suited to me. Staying on the plush side of things, I thought I'd show you some of the plushies I did get. I tried to not get too many. I did end up with a few. First of all, I got this. Of course, I had to get something Remy. It is the Remy little keychain. It's so cute, and it does also say Remy's Ratatouille Adventure on there. But yeah, I do already have like a Remy one that is kind of similar. I'll show you him now. It is a shoulder pal. So they are kind of similar. However, I do like how this one is a keychain, as I'm always scared when I'm wearing a shoulder pal that it is going to fall off. So this way I know it's not going to fall off. And he's so cute. I love him. Another little keychain plush I got was this Minnie Mouse one from her Topolino's Terrace outfit. We went to Topolino's Terrace for breakfast and met her in this outfit, so I had to go back to the shop and pick her up because the outfit is so cute and it was a lovely interaction. I've also just noticed it does have Disney's Riviera Resort on the foot there, which is just a lovely detail, and she's just super cute. Other plush that I did get was, of course, this Figment shoulder pal. Of course I had to get him. I've wanted him for so long, and I picked him up just before I actually met Figment, and Figment did like him. So yeah, I'm so happy I got him. There was another shoulder pal that I really wanted whilst I was there, but it wasn't in stock, and we searched absolutely everywhere. So as soon as I came home, I luckily found one on the eBay and picked it straight up. So I thought I'd include it in this video. And it is the Orange Bird shoulder pal. Now, I love Orange Bird, and unfortunately there wasn't like any Orange Bird merch. I did pick up one thing, but that was the only thing I saw of Orange Bird throughout the whole trip, other than a pin, of course. So really there was a few Orange Bird things. I'm just, I'm making no sense now. But really, I expected much more Orange Bird merch. Of course, it weren't Flower and Garden Festival, so it kind of makes sense in Epcot and stuff that it was mostly Figment, which I'm not complaining about because I love Figment. I'm just rambling on now, but yeah, look at this Orange Bird shoulder pal. Love him. And I'm running out of room now of all my shoulder plushes. They're currently on my windowsill, all lined up. I think I need another shelf for all my shoulder plushes now. The last two plushes I got were, of course, this Jar Jar Binks one from Galaxy's Edge. Look how cute he is. Jar Jar Binks is my favourite Star Wars character, or at least one of them. I just adore him. I did like a Star Wars Jar Jar Binks bound when we went to Ogre's Cantina, and I bought him that morning as well to put on my bag strap to just chill with me. I love him. He's so cute, so I had to get him. And then lastly, we got the Mickey Director plush. Now, this was probably my favourite Mickey Mouse plush I saw. I just love the colours, like the browns, his little hat, and I love how it has Walt Disney Studios on his foot. I just love it so much with the little director. Oh, I love him. He's so me. Like, I literally have a vest top so similar to this. I might as well just, I might just do an outfit like as him. I'm annoyed because I had pants so similar to this as well, but they didn't fit me anymore, so I got rid of them. And maybe I need to get some more and I can do like a full-on outfit to match him. But yeah, he's so cute. I love him. Now, I love Remy. I love Ratatouille, so I had to get a few Ratatouille things, and I've wanted this for a while. It is a light-up cheese necklace, and it has little Remy hanging there from the cheese. Let me turn it on for you. Hopefully you can see that. It has like different settings. But yeah, I'm so glad I finally got this, and I squealed when I got it. I was so happy. Some other Ratatouille merch I got, other than a lot of pins, was this Remy's Ratatouille Adventure keychain. Hopefully you can see that. It's got the Eiffel Tower on there. It's got a little cheese. It's got the little ride vehicle, and it has Remy on there as well with Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. And it's super cute. I love it. Other Remy merch I got was these little pressed pennies. I didn't get as many pressed pennies as I thought I would. I just kept forgetting to get them, if I'm being honest. I do have a little folder with different pressed pennies in there. So I'll add these to that. Is it gonna work? So this one is one of the Ratatouille ones. It has EPCOT on there. So this is Remy. And then on this one, it is Remy and Emile. And it also says EPCOT on there as well. Please focus. There we go. I did get some other pressed pennies, and these are all Port Orleans French Quarter ones. I'm just trying to see what they are. So I ended up just going for the set because it worked out cheaper to get the full set than getting the individual ones, because I did end up liking most of them. So first of all, these are just like Port Orleans French Quarter ones. This has Mickey and Minnie on there. Hopefully you'll be able to see. It's quite hard to show these on camera because it doesn't like to focus that well on them. And pressed pennies are quite hard to see, but that's Mickey and Minnie. This one is Goofy. And then we have another Minnie one. Please focus. And then we have another Mickey one, I think. And then we also have Princess Tiana. Please focus. I can't tell if they're focusing on my hand or the coin from here, so apologies if these clips aren't very good. But you know that they are pressed pennies of these characters. This one is Prince Naveen and Princess Tiana together. And all of them do say Port Orleans French Quarter on there as well. And then we have Ray. And finally, we have Dr. Facilier. And then we do have one of these little coins from Port Orleans French Quarter. I was given this because they liked my outfit when I was walking back from the bus stop. And people usually put these in the fountain, but as I only had one, I didn't put one in the fountain because I wanted to keep it as a little souvenir. But it's just like a crown on there and then like a little jester to fit with the theming of Port Orleans French Quarter. The next things are from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So this is a set of the Sabacc cards that Luke picked up. We are yet to play this, but I'm really intrigued to play it. It looks really cool. So now we have our own little set. Another thing we did keep, it is the little plastic bottles of Coca-Cola, but obviously it's themed to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, so of course we had to keep this. We just got it solely so we could have the packaging. Just really cool theming that Galaxy's Edge does. And then the final thing from Galaxy's Edge is this Max Rebo little figure, and he does actually like beat the drum kind of thing and play music, so I'm going to put that on now. You can wind it up a bit more, but you get the idea. I love him. I love him so much. The next item is a bit random, but it's one of the like little ear figures that they're doing at the moment. And this was from the Character Warehouse. And I did actually want this a few months ago during Halloween season, but I didn't pick it up. So this is what I got from the Character Warehouse. It's like a little Mickey hat, but it's a pumpkin. And I thought it was really cute. I love anything Halloween and Disney, so I just had to get it, especially at the price it was in Character Warehouse. The next thing is this little Pez dispenser. I got it just because it was Figment and I just had to get him. That is just my excuse. It's Figment. So yeah, little Figment Pez dispenser. Also picked up this little Figment, is it like a sun catcher? I don't know what you'd even call it. I'm just going to have it up on my window. It's just a little rainbow Figment. I really liked it. Super cute, and I'm hoping the light will shine through and put a little rainbow Figment on my wall. And then, of course, I couldn't leave without getting a puzzle. As soon as I saw this design, I was like, that is beautiful. It says Walt Disney World on there, it has Magic Kingdom, and it has just an amazing selection of characters. Like, hopefully you can see that. Just an incredible amount of characters. And I can't wait to do this. It's only a 750 piece puzzle, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but I can't wait to do it. I absolutely love jigsaw puzzles, and this is just stunning. It has so many of my favourite characters on there. I just love it. So we're getting to little foodie bits. I picked up this. It says it's an extract of pink lemonade candy bits. It looks like little nerds, but I got it solely because it looks like little Yzma's potion from Emperor's New Groove, and that was my sole purpose of getting it. I'll probably eat the sweets and then just have this on the shelf because you just never see a lot of things for Emperor's New Groove, so of course I had to pick it up. We also picked up these Main Street Popcorn churro flavoured popcorn. I'm just excited to try it. I love churros, I love popcorn, so hopefully these taste good. And from the room I took all of the Joffrey's coffee, of course. I've even got some Joffrey's hot cocoa. I don't even know where those come from, but I've got them. And then Luke picked up this Joffrey's Star Wars blend. It's a bit squashed, but it's the R2-D2 brew. Flavour notes of cream and hazelnut. So he's going to let me know what that tastes like. I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I might have a little try of this to see what it's like. But yeah, R2-D2 coffee. Then, of course, it wouldn't be a Disney trip without getting some popcorn. But we had to get the popcorn bucket to go with it. I only got one, and it's just like a simplistic popcorn bucket. I didn't get any of the extreme ones, like the Figment one and the Scar one, even though they were beautiful. but they're just huge. I didn't know how I'd get it home. I didn't know how I'd like store it because there's such like a big item to have on a shelf. But I just had to get this because the design is by Gerard Maruyama. Don't know if I said that properly, but I did get to meet him. He's one of my favourite Disney artists out there. I did actually like study him when I was at uni. He was like one of my inspirations that I did on like a board about and stuff. But yeah, he released his popcorn bucket design whilst we were there, so of course I just had to get it. It has all the parks on there, a lot of my favourite characters, and the design is just stunning. Now this similar design is now actually on the resort refillable mugs, but it wasn't there available for us when we checked in. So we got the classic mug style. So I got the turquoise one, Luke got the orange one, and I'll show you the design on that now. So it has all the different like resorts on there, it has a lot of the different like parks on there, and it has like the new style of Mickey and Friends on there as well. Really classic design. I'm so glad we got them. But yeah, we were on the dining plan, so we got these included, and now they're the perfect souvenir. We're coming close to the end, so thank you guys if you've stuck around so far. This bag is full of Christmas decorations, like your little figures for the tree. I do collect Christmas tree decorations. It's something that my family has always collected, and now I've started collecting, and we have just the most beautiful Disney tree at Christmas time. So of course I always have to buy some Christmas ornaments whenever I go to a Disney park or a Disney store. I just can't help it. Okay, so the first Christmas ornament that we have, or just ornament, because I think I'm going to probably, with a lot of them, is use them all year round and have them on the shelves. But this was actually a present from my mum. She's a big Scar fan. She loves this character, especially the song Be Prepared. So as soon as I saw this, I just had to get it her, as we don't have anything really with Scar on, especially not a Christmas tree decoration. So this one is for her. The next one is a Coco decoration. Now this one says that it sings. I am yet to see what it does, so I think I might do that now. So it's Miguel with a guitar and Dante on there as well. So let's see. I'm really intrigued. That was amazing. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Oh, I love it. That is so cool. This one has a similar thing. It says that it lights up, so I think it's just like the top here. So I'm gonna pop that on now. There you go. So this is the Muppets Christmas Carol one with Miss Piggy and Kermit there as Mr. and Mrs. Cratchit. Now I wanted this one. It did go on Disney Store UK last Christmas. However, I missed getting it before it sold out. So it does have on there Muppets Christmas Carol. I do love the Muppets a lot, so I'm so glad I finally have this ornament, and it's so cute and I love how it lights up. The next one is this orange bird ornament. Now, we didn't really do any of the personalised ornaments. However, I saw that they were doing a few of the ornaments already personalised with like the date. And because I didn't really like the 2026 like ornament itself, I thought this one would be really nice. And it does have 2026 on there, but it is the orange bird ornament that I already wanted. So I picked this one up. It's super cute. Of course, I just had to get anything that was Remy, so I got this Remy's Ratatouille Adventure ornament. So cute, and I love how little Remy's there. The next one is the Queen of Hearts. Now, this is stunning. They did have a Mad Hatter one as well available. However, I already own him, but I do not have this one. Well, I do now, but yeah, I love anything Alice in Wonderland, and I don't have a lot of Queen of Hearts merch, so this was a must for me. I love it. Now, the last two are Port Orleans French Quarter specific. So first of all, we have this absolutely stunning Princess Tiana one. It has Port Orleans French Quarter there. It has Princess Tiana on there. It's stunning, and it's like the architecture of the actual hotel. The final ornament is is the Port Orleans hotel ornament. So this has like the exterior of the hotel on there, and it has Minnie and Mickey in there as well. I just love it. I love this hotel. It was my second time staying there, and I've got to say, it is just the most perfect hotel. It is just stunning, and I'd stay there every time if I could. So those were all the Christmas ornaments. Other little fragiles I got were this little teacup. It's kind of like an espresso mug. I'm just going to use it as a little display. I love the teacups, and this was so cute. So I have a bigger one that's like a normal mug size, which is purple, and now I have this little itty bitty mint green one. Now the last ornament I have, I know I have some similar that are the Eiffel Tower with different characters. I have a Stitch one from the last time I went to Walt Disney World, and I have one with Tinkerbell on there as well, but it's Ratatouille. How can you not? Look at him. So you've got Remy on there with the big spoon. It has Ratatouille on there. It has the Eiffel Tower, and it has the French flag. So of course I had to get it. I think this one suits it so well. And I was so happy that we revisited the Ratatouille-like shop, or the France Pavilion shop that has a lot of the Remy merch, because it wasn't there the first time, and then it was there the second time. So I grabbed him straight away, and he's adorable. Look at him. I love how throughout this video it's just suddenly got darker and darker outside because it's taken me so long to get through everything, but I promise we're near the end. Thank you so much if you're still watching. We're now on to like little like paper kind of bits, freebies, things that I bought that were like prints, so I hope you enjoy seeing what I got. First of all, we have the first visit badge. So this was given to Luke as it was his first ever visit to Walt Disney World, so this is the perfect keepsake. Then we did quite a few little character dining experiences, and they tend to give you like a postcard of the characters' signatures. So first of all, we have Tusker House. So this is kind of like a cute little postcard, and then on the back of it you have all the characters' signatures that you can meet there. Figment doesn't actually sign, so we got given these Imagination Institute little postcards with Figment's signature on the back. Next one we have is from Cinderella's Royal Table. So you get this postcard, and then you get the signatures there as well, which is really good because what kept happening was when we had character dining, I forgot to get my autograph book out to get them to sign, or what I'd do is I'd have it out and then I'd forget to ask the characters to sign it. So these came in really handy because now I've got like the signature and a little souvenir as well. The next one is from Storybook Dining at Artist Point with Snow White. So you've got this as the artwork, and then on the back you've got the Queen, Snow White, Dopey and Grumpy's signatures. This one is Ohana. So we had character breakfast there with Lilo, Stitch, Pluto and Mickey Mouse. Then we have Topolino's Terrace at Disney's Riviera Resort, and we had breakfast there. So that was with Minnie, Mickey, Donald and Daisy in their little like artist outfits. And then the final one we have is from the Crystal Palace, which is the buffet with Winnie the Pooh and Friends, and it has all of their signatures along there. So those were just a lovely souvenir to have. I'm so glad I've got them. The next bits are like art prints that I got. So I got this little postcard that says Walt Disney World, and it has a lot of like the ride vehicles on there, park icons and characters. I just thought it was a really nice little print. This Alice in Wonderland one, and this is by the artist Ryan Rillier. I just really adored this print. So this was from EPCOT Festival of the Arts. This one is by Gerard Maruyama. Oh my god, I can't say his name properly, I'm so sorry. But I did get to meet him, and he signed the front, he signed the back, and he also did this drawing of Mickey Mouse whilst I was talking to him, which was incredible. So this is a really special souvenir. The next print is another Alice in Wonderland one. This is by the artist John Coulter. I really adored this print. This one is by Joey Chu. Now, I didn't unfortunately get to meet him. I was in line, but the line was quite long and it wasn't going very quickly, and I couldn't wait that long in a line not knowing how long it was going to be. It probably would have been over an hour, I think, in the end. So I didn't get to meet him. However, I got to see him in a distance. And yeah, this is one of his artwork. He is another one of my favourite Disney artists. The next print, of course, is another Alice in Wonderland one, and this is by the artist Ashley Taylor. I liked how the Festival of the Arts booth had options that were more budget friendly and also in a size that you can bring it home if you're not from the US. So I made sure to get a few postcards of some of the artwork that I really liked whilst I was there. This also included getting one of the art prints. So instead of a postcard, this is like a proper print with kind of like a frame on there. It's by Alex Maher and it is Basil of Baker Street, so the Great Mouse Detective. Now you don't see a lot of like merchandise about, well, you don't see a lot of merchandise that is about the Great Mouse Detective, so it was nice to see Basil, Olivia and Rattigan on a lovely piece of artwork, so I just had to get it. Keeping on with the Festival of the Arts theme, I picked up two of the little passports. So these are like a guide to the Festival of the Arts. It says, you know, what food is on offer and all the activities, the Disney in concert and Broadway stuff, all in there. And I picked up two just in case that I lost one or one got damaged. We also did the paint by numbers little figment mural for Festival of the Arts, and this was the design that was done that we painted on. So we got one each, and they're like kind of like a bookmark, but also just like a little piece of art, which is really nice. I did do this trail, which is the figment brush with the master's trail. This was finding like artwork in each pavilion that had figment in them, and then you stuck which one was on them in the frames. It was really fun. Check out the vlog if you want to see me do that. And then for completing that, we got this little sticker set, which is like a figment piece of art, which is one of the designs from the Festival of the Arts. Another thing I picked up in Epcot that was like another freebie was this Finding Dory's Friends, a fantastic scavenger hunt. I didn't actually get round to doing this scavenger hunt, but it was just a nice little souvenir for like the Seas with Nemo and Friends area. We dined at Olivia's Cafe at Old Key West, and because my name is Olivia and my name was on the reservation, I was given this little name badge of my name as a little souvenir for dining at Olivia's Cafe, and I love how it says "Welcome home, boss." This was just a lovely surprise, a really magical moment, and I'm so happy I finally got to dine there. So these are little treasure maps. These are a little freebie you can do in Magic Kingdom in the Pirates of the Caribbean area. It's like a treasure hunt. There's loads of different ones to do. Really interactive, fun thing to do without queue times, wait times, that kind of thing. Really fun. Really enjoyed doing it. We did vlog the experience. So this was like the map with the clues on there. Really fun, and I'm glad we got to keep it as a little souvenir. The next thing we have here is from the animation experience in Animal Kingdom. So we got to draw Eeyore with one of the Disney animators. So this one is mine of Eeyore, and then this one is Luke's Eeyore. We love doing all the animation experiences. We did the one in Disneyland Paris a few years back, and we got to do Cheshire Cat, so it's nice to add to the collection of different animation experiences that we do. I also picked up in Animal Kingdom the Fun for the Families with Kids little leaflet. I think it has like little things you can do on there, but I just like anything that has like artwork on it and stuff. Any like free memorabilia I can get, souvenirs, I will be on it. So I had to pick up one of them. Of course, it meant I picked up all the maps, of course. So we've got one for each park, and then we've got the Disney Springs one and the Water Parks one as well. We did do the Smell-o-phants on parade in Magic Kingdom. So this is like the little Dumbo interactive activity. So we got the sticker sheet, and then we put the stickers on which ones were the smells that we smelt from the elephants. So this was a really fun little activity we did. From the room, I picked up the Hey Disney little card leaflet thing that shows you how to use Hey Disney. I also picked up the housekeeping note that was left there when you enter the room, as it has like Port Orleans French Quarter on the back. I don't know why I kept this, but it's the dining plan information you got given in the room. We're given a map of Port Orleans, Riverside and French Quarter. So I have kept that. There was also this in the room. I just basically keep anything. It's your take-along guide to the magic, all 4 theme parks and beyond. So it's a little guidebook for the parks. I love keeping things like that to look back on. I have a lot from when I went as a child and stuff. So it's nice to see how the parks are different every time I go back. There was this leaflet as well. It did say, it was like trying to get you to book again. I mean, with all the merch I bought, I don't think I'll be going again anytime soon, especially. But yeah, it was like, save this much if you book within 7 days. But also it had some stuff about what's going on. So it had the Festival of the Arts on there. Other things I kept was this Skipper Canteen little coaster. We dined there on like last evening. And we also got a lot of these little Galaxy's Edge ones from Ogre's Cantina. Lots of different coasters, so they'll be used a lot around the house now. Other things we picked up were from Gideon's Bakehouse. So we went to Gideon's. I have kept the bag because it's amazing. I kept the little pouch and I kept the little artwork for the menu. We got this in our cookies, the little card, it's gaudy. I did also get a pin and a lanyard with the pin as well, but they will be in my pin video. So the last bit of merch, which wasn't something I actually bought, it was something I was given by another guest. We met this lovely couple in the queue to Soaring, and we just got chatting. And they were, you know, interested about us being from the UK, and we were, you know, just chatting about different things. And then they handed me over this Disney dollar. So it's a Walt Disney World dollar. You can actually use these in the parks, but I wasn't going to do that. I'm just going to probably put it in a frame. But yeah, this is Series A 1971 Walt Disney World dollar, and I cannot believe I have one of these. It is amazing. I have some of the other Disney dollars, like the normal ones, but I've not got a Walt Disney World one. So this was just such a magical moment of being given one of these, and I'm going to cherish that forever. So I've gone to film part 2 and I forgot to show these. So this is the festival passport that we got from EPCOT. So with this you get the honorary ambassador badge with Figment, and as we went throughout the countries we were given a lot of these little colouring sheets, which I am yet to do, and they have like little things on them as well about each country. Some have stickers as well, and some of the stickers I've put into the passport itself. So this is the passport. It has Figment on the front, and then each country they like did a little greeting in there, and then we popped these stickers in there as well. But it's just a perfect souvenir for going around World Showcase and Epcot. And the last thing I forgot to show you was my autograph book. Now this I didn't buy on the trip. I had it sealed in my bedroom for about 10 or so years, a very long time, but I thought we don't usually do autographs when we go to Disneyland Paris, but I thought we've got a lot of character dining, we want to meet a few characters, so I thought it'd be good to do that. So we got quite a good amount of characters on there, and then I wrote on the other side like when we met them, what day it was, and what would the experience like, kind of thing. So like if it was at Tusker House, put Tusker House, or where we met them, kind of thing. But it's just a lovely souvenir to look back on. Thank you so much for watching this mega haul from Walt Disney World. If you want to see all the different pins I ended up getting, make sure you watch part 2. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Sorry it was such a long one, but of course with it being like a trip of a lifetime, I just had to get some merch, well, a lot of merch to commemorate that. And yeah, I'm really happy with everything I got, and I'm so grateful I was able to get so much as well. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Comment down below which item was your favourite, and make sure to tune in for the part 2, which will be all the pins I got. I hope you guys are having a magical day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!